I automated the most boring part for any marketing team, which are SEO optimized blog articles, by using this one Claude skill that will first find topics, research on the web, and writes you an entire optimized SEO article even with screenshot of your product or landing page and auto-publish them to your marketing channel. Plus, our Claude skill will make sure that it is not just another AI-generated slop, whereas it is fully optimized for both GEO and AEO as well. To prove my point, we have a score of 88 out of 100 for our Rank Math SEO, and everything is good to go and green. So without further ado, let me show you the entire SEO architecture that I'm using inside my application or software, which is TiltIt and 3D animation software, and how I am publishing blog articles, dozens and thousands of blog articles as little as $5, and then we will break down on how this skill works in the backend. And the best bit is everything is autopilot and you don't even have to do anything unless you want to review the generated AI blog article. So to show you a live example, let us run our TiltIt blog skill. That will first automatically find the topic that we need to write on. I will run the blog skill, so let me first find the topic for our queue. Topic number 4 is TiltIt versus this other tool inside our niche, and it will create this head-to-head comparison blog article. So first of all, without doing anything, it will perform deep web research, so it is not just making up any random numbers and getting that accurate pricing and all the citation that we need. Right now it is checking for all the brand logos. It has fetched our competitor's logo and launching 3 parallel agents for checking the facts and third-party statements. Now you might ask, why do we need the logo? Because in our blog banner we have this Tela versus TiltIt, so it is grabbing our competitor's logo to use that inside our blog. Let's go back to our agent, and it has launched 3 parallel agents for deep web research. Here is our to-do list. So it has done with the topic generation and now doing the research and the screenshot of our platform and our competitor's platform. For taking those screenshots, we are using Agent Browser by Vercel Lab, that is an open source browser automation tool built for agents. So we are not going to use those Playwright MCP or Capture automation. Instead, we are going to use Agent Browser that will perform all of the screenshot for us. Even it will go inside our application and capture unique screenshots every single time. Plus it will also do that for our competitor. As you can see, we have Tela and it has captured the screenshot of the landing page and different features they have. So our blog articles are fully optimized and not just only text-based article. Coming back to our agent, it has done with the research. And right now using Agent Browser by Vercel team to scroll down and capture the screenshot for our competitors, Chemistia. I don't know how to pronounce that. But yeah, now coming back to our TiltIt, it has opened our editor and then capture all the screenshot it needs for our blog article. So we have our product description, and in a similar manner, our competitor's description or details. Awesome, you can see it will use all of this citation to make sure that our blog articles are legit and not just fake up or make up articles. Now what it is doing is simulating like an actual real user and then grabbing the screenshot. So it will open our style tab and then use all the media, then it will open motion preset and then use all of the shots so they are unique every single time, and thus it will make it look like it is taken by a real user or person and not an AI. So here you can see it is loading the media, it is going to that motion or style tab and adding all of the custom animation here and then taking the screenshot. So your blog articles will look much more professional and highlight all of the key features and options that you have inside your software. Awesome, so it has done with all of the screenshot and even saved that. So let me open that folder to show you. Open that screenshot folder. And now it is carrying on with the rest of the task. There we go, here is the landing page of our competitor. And here is our landing page. So you can see it's actually going inside our editor of TiltIt using motion, applying these images, then automatically adding all of this custom animation and then taking the screenshot. Here is our TiltIt editor and using all of this custom animation, applying them and then creating the screenshot to make it look unique and new every single time. Let's go back to Claude Code. And it seems that it is still not done yet. It is going to this polish tab and applying these three effects. So if we go back to our polish tab, yeah, so it is applying all of these effects and then taking the screenshot. Now it is opening the export model. So here is our export bar. And then you can see it is also reasoning with itself, like after reading that image, is it good or not? And if it is good, then and then only it will add that to the folder. Otherwise, it will retry to create better screenshot. And last screenshot, which is pro pricing. Now list down all the images. So if you open that folder, here we have new images. So here is our pricing page. Then this is export model. And you can see inside this polish bar, it has automatically applied all of these effects and then took the screenshot. Isn't that crazy? And the reason why we use agent browser instead of using Playwright MCP or capture automation, because it is very token efficient. It saves up to 15x more token as compared to Playwright MCP and other solution out there. Awesome. So these are the sample images, and now it is reviewing all the images that it took personally. So to make sure that our blog articles have no flaws or errors in it. Then generating the feature image that we have. Feature image basically means thumbnails, but for your blog articles like this. Awesome. So it has done with the feature image as well. Let's view it. So here we have our feature image, TiltIt versus our competitor. This is our tagline and our screenshot. Then writing our entire blog article and publishing to WordPress as a draft. And everything is done from our Claude code, since we have given access to our WordPress auth token to our CLI. After that, it has automatically added all the tags that we need for our meta description, our SEO title, assign a category of video marketing, and how many blocks and number of letters or character inside our blog article. Awesome, it has done publishing our blog article, but as a draft for us to review before. And it will first verify and open the edit link for us. It is using our WordPress CMS API to check that. Live verification passed all the checks, and it will automatically open the draft inside our browser. Let's view it. And there you go, we have written an entire SEO optimized article end to end without our involvement whatsoever. Here we have our SEO title, this is our banner or feature image, then a quick overview what we are going to talk about in this blog article. Then you can see our landing page screenshot, why TiltIt versus our competitor, then side-by-side comparison, we have this comparison table, and then introduction to our platform, why you need to use TiltIt and not the other product that we have mentioned. So it has used our editor screenshot, it has defined all the technical features that we have, who this product is for, how does it performs, then the pricing, and now it is talking about our competitor. So it is using the landing page screenshot, then their pricing, and now it is having that bullet point or listicles about key difference. How to decide which one to use. Then extra resources, so it is also interlinking our previous blog articles. So we have our TiltIt versus Loom article attached here, then best After Effects alternatives for product videos. Every articles we already have inside our directory, so it is interlinking with our next articles. TiltIt versus Loom, best Adobe After Effects alternative. Moving forward, we have FAQs or frequently asked questions. Now last but not least, it has added all of the citations which Google highly recommend to add that at the end of your SEO articles to make sure that you're not stealing anyone's works and giving proper credits to the original author. Now let's see into our Rank Math SEO plugin. So it has again 88 score out of 100. It has nailed down all of the basic SEO concept like keyword density. We have our meta description. The content is also long. Focus on keyword is also found. And now in additional, let's look into it. We are done with the keyword side, and now for the keyword density, it has appeared 14 times. Now I know for a fact that this was a flaw inside our blog article skill, but I don't want to say the keyword again and again in each and every single line. That's why I'm happy to make this trade of not having keyword density. Then URL is 62 letters, which means that we are focusing more on long tail keywords and not short ones. We have also done with the citation. or linking to external resource. We have also linked to our own website. And last, we have this crossmark in use content AI to optimize this blog article. Now this is an upsell from Rank Math SEO plugin, which basically means that we have to pay to use this content AI to optimize this article. Obviously, we don't want to pay them anything. And that's why they have given this cross, but it does not matter, don't worry. Now for the title readability, everything is good to go. And for the content readability, again it is saying that hey, use our plugin table of content or TOC, and that's why it has given us this cross mark. We have done with the short paragraph and we have used image inside our blog articles. So as you can see, we have only this one flaw, which is keyword density, which I'm totally fine with it, but these other two are irrelevant in terms of score. Now let's look into preview of our article. Use desktop and show me the preview in new tab. Here is our CMS preview of our WordPress. We have written by Manthan Patel. Then our screenshot. And all of this link will be hyperlink. So if we click on this, it will automatically open our landing page. And don't worry about this hyperlink inside our preview, it will be automatically embedded inside our blog article. And here we have our extra resources. Now coming back to our CMS, I want to show you the category. You can see it will auto define the category. You don't even have to do that by using our Claude skill. It will automatically add all the relevant text, and once you're happy with your result, let's click on publish. Visibility will be public and we want to publish this immediately. Click on publish. Awesome, post is published. Now let's go back to our blog article. Click on refresh. And there you go. We have our new blog article, TiltIt versus this other product. And as I mentioned, it will automatically turn all the links into hyperlink. Here we have our screenshot and you can see the depth with the shadows and the curve or the roundness of the images to make it pop up and separate that from the background. Awesome. Here we have our citation, FAQ section and our extra resources. At the end, written by the founder name or whatever name that you want to have it. Then a last call to action or CTA, try TiltIt for free. Then more blog suggestion and again a call to action, ready to create, open our TiltIt editor. That will automatically open our software. So that's how we can automate entire SEO optimized article generation completely by using one Claude skill where you don't have any involvement of yourself. As you can see, we have just run this one simple skill. At the start, even we didn't mention anything about the topic, then it will automatically find the topic, write the entire blog article for you, then use agent browser skill to capture all the relevant screenshots to make your blog articles personalized and written by a human, and it is not going to write an AI slop. By using our Rank Math plugin, you can see we have 88 score out of 100, which is very good, and the other two errors were just upsell of themselves, so we are not going to include those. If you want to grab this SEO article blog writer Claude skill, you will find it first link in the description. So to summarize, we have done with our topic, this is our title, here is our draft link, the article stats is around 3200 words, these were the text, and you can see it contains 0 dashes and no buzzword, as well as no AI slop patterns like no X, no Y, just Z. This Claude skill will not write anything like that at all. Not to forget, we are always going with live research first so that we are not fabricating any of the stat or analytics. That's why I'm using this Claude skill to write all the SEO optimized article for my product, which is TiltIt, that has real user and traction to it. So you can trust me that I'm actually using this skill that I am giving you completely for free and not just another random skill that no one is going to use ever. Now let's look into how it has reasoned through our entire blog article. From the research and judgment call, it has find out the pricing of our competitor, then what the other product is lacking, which is 2D animation only, and with TiltIt it is 3D animation. So that's our exact differentiator, and then using that as a core ICP or selling point for our blog article. It has done with all of our personal check as well, and these are our image section and Rank Math plugin readiness. Everything is good to go. Now let me explain or show you the entire SEO architecture that I'm using, that is making sure that everything is automated without any human involvement whatsoever. Again, this was a custom skill. I have also scheduled this as a routine or an automation that you learn every single day once, which will automatically find the topic, then do all of the research, then write the entire article for us by using this geo article writer skill, capture all the screenshots, upload that to our WordPress and publish it automatically. So let me show you how you can achieve the same for a software, marketing website, landing page, or whatever you want to accelerate your SEO on. Starting with the CMS, we are using WordPress, which is a free and open source content management system that allows you to create and manage blogs and websites without writing a single line of code. Therefore, WordPress is our content management and admin UI. So if we go back to our dashboard, here you can configure everything for a CMS or content management system. So here are list of blog articles that we have. From here you can install all the plugins, for example Rank Math SEO plugin, add users or your teammate, integrate with other tools or connectors that you have, and manage your entire content database, and it will also give you this admin UI to interact with. And the best part is you can provide your WordPress auth token to Claude Code and it will automatically handle everything from CLI or terminal without you even having to open this WordPress dashboard at all. But do note that we are not using WordPress for rendering our blogs. It is our interface or front end of our website or landing page, which is Next.js app that is hosted on our Vercel. Here is our Vercel dashboard, and in one of my projects we have TiltIt deployed on Vercel. So that's why we are using this platform Cloudways to manage or host all of our blog articles for us. Basically, it is going to be your server or database for all of your blog articles. So I am inside my Cloudways by DigitalOcean. So all you have to do is set up a server for an application or blog article. You can see we have our TiltIt server hosted on my current location, which is New York, and right now I am on 1 GB basic plan, which is around $5 a month, and that's all it will take to manage your entire SEO blog directory for an application. Because WordPress is open source and free to use, and we are already hosting our website or application on Vercel. So that's been said, all we have to pay is our Cloudways, which is around $5 or $10 subscription per month depending on your blog articles, to manage or run everything without you having to touch anything. Now you might be thinking that Manthan is not smart here because he is using Cloudways to host all of the blog articles, and instead he should be using Vercel to host all the blog articles and save that $5 on a monthly subscription. But let me explain the reason why you shouldn't be doing that, because it will cost you way more than using Cloudways to host all of your blog articles. And if you want your first 2 months on Cloudways completely for free, use my affiliate link in the description and you will get 2 months completely for free. Now coming back to Vercel, why it will cost you more than to use Cloudways for hosting? Because every time it will deploy on Vercel, it will consume this build time. So just imagine this, whenever you will publish a new article, it will have to redeploy the entire application for that one blog article, and that will consume your build CPU minutes every single run or every single time you publish a new blog article. And trust me, it is going to cost you around $0.5 or $1 on every single deploy. So imagine if you deploy 30 articles in a month, you will end up paying $30 or $20 for Vercel only. But also the worst part is your entire directory or codebase will be unnecessarily populated containing all of these blog articles inside your directory. For instance, we have this blog article that is right now hosted on Cloudways. But if you're using Vercel and doing everything in-house, it will end up congesting your entire codebase by containing all of these blog article screenshots and everything. So I hope it makes sense why to use Cloudways and not Vercel to host all of your blog articles. And the best part is we are using Headless WordPress, which basically means whenever we will click on publish blog article, it will use GraphQL that will automatically add in a next catch inside our Next.js app. So it will not trigger a Vercel deployment and instead use ISR or incremental static regeneration to grab that blog article in a next catch within seconds. That being said, I'm not going to explain each and every single thing here because it is going to get too much technical. What you will do is take this screenshot, give it to your Claude Code, and it will build an architecture like this for a SEO directory. But to summarize again for the last time, whenever you hit publish in your WordPress, it will fire a webhook by using GraphQL, and then it will ping our index now page, and whenever you will click refresh, it will automatically have a blog article in live page without you having to trigger or deploy Vercel at all. Now go ahead and automate that most boring part for any marketing team if you are selling this as a service like SEO agency, or if you want to use this skill for your own product or software, start doing it because it allows you to have no involvement in this entire process and automate that entire thing end to end. So definitely check out this blog skill that I'm going to give you completely for free in the first link in description.